I am in the art track at FIEA, and I chose it because I enjoy making art. I've always enjoyed art, and this seemed like the best way to put those artistic skills to use in the workforce. Rather than just being a starving artist, this seemed like the best way to actually make money at being art and still being able to be creative. So, Steven, I'm an artist. My undergraduate degree was in studio art, and it absolutely helped. I actually didn't have any kind of 3D background or computer background. It was all traditional skills, and I wanted to kind of focus on my traditional art skills before I got into 3D, and that way 3D was just more of another tool to me than a basis for something. So when I came here, I quickly adapted to the tools, and those artistic skills really helped me excel. So I'm really glad I did it that way. So yeah, it's definitely art school is the right way to go for me. FIEA is just the place to be. FIEA is awesome. I toured FIEA when I was 15, before it like really opened. So I took a tour of this place, and I knew this was where I wanted to go. So from the time I was 15 to now, it's been to get to FIEA and then get into the game industry. So it's been a long journey to get here, but I'm here and ready to get in the game industry. And it's really about just having a viable career in an artistic field, and FIEA was the best way to do it. Strong basis, strong foundation in the traditional aspects of art for sure, because you can learn how to use a program. It's not hard to learn how to use a program. It's very hard to learn how to draw well and paint well. So you have to have those skills. If you don't have them, you're just building on a foundation that's kind of weak. So definitely a strong foundation in drawing and painting and all the basic art skills, because everything else will come much easier later on. I heard it was super intense, very crazy. Uh, I got here and it was, but being on this side, that intensity, it's with people who are equally as dedicated as you are and determined to do good work. And it's not as scary once you're on the inside, because you see the kind of projects you're doing and see the time that you're putting in. It makes you excited to put in that time. So it's not like you're forced to be here 40 hours a week. It's you want to be here 40 hours a week and more, and then go home and work on it some more. So it was that time that I thought was going to be involved, and it was involved, but I liked it. I can still have a social life. I actually have a fiance, so it's FI has been balancing actually having a significant other and putting in time with your other significant other, which is FI and all the people on your team here. But I still have a social life. It's just now it's adapted to encompass more people because I've met so many people here, and you're doing different things like you're playtesting games. So there's not as much going out and getting beers, but that still happens. But there's still a social life at FI. It's just you have to change kind of your expectations of what a social life is, I guess. The amount that I've grown in such a short period of time just amazes me. Like I can look at something I made a month ago and see a drastic difference just because the schedule that you're put on here and the amount of people you have to collaborate with, you have to learn quickly. And as an artist, there's proof of that learning experience. You get to see something from 3 months ago and see something now and see a huge difference. It's super verifiable and it's super rewarding. But I've just really enjoyed just watching my growth as an artist in a super short period of time. FI has prepared me better than I could have asked. FI, I try to look at it like boot camp. So you're putting in a lot of time and a lot of energy and effort. So when you get into the game industry, you're just ready. So you can just roll into it. And I feel super prepared. I'm super excited. And a lot of the people from FI are going with me. So it's kind of this whole team idea is just continuing on into the game industry, except I'm making money, which is better than not. The work ethic that I've gained from this, I've always worked hard and I've had a good work ethic, but coming here and being able to really understand what it means to have a good work ethic and have initiative, working on a team with different people, because you could see it in other people and you see what those qualities you like in others, and then you could see it in yourself. And if you don't have it, you could strive for it. So if I more than anything else, more than learning how to use programs, it's the work ethic that it gave me that a lot of schools just wouldn't have given me. That's what separates FI, in my opinion. Hmm. It seems obvious, but just working hard and staying creative. Actually, a big thing for me is taking your creativity from a realm outside of what all of your classmates already know. Like so many people look at internet memes and the same kind of video games and art to get their creativity. And to stand out and separate yourself, you really have to broaden your horizons as far as what you're reading and what you're watching if you really want to set yourself apart in the game industry or any creative field. So it's really experience things outside of what you're used to make yourself more creative. As if I could impart anything to anyone, that's one of the most important things to me.